Welcome to the Weather Center, and let's check on what the weather has in store for the rest of your Thursday. Well, the weather has become pretty quiet across much of the country. However, we are still going to see partly cloudy to cloudy skies across the eastern provinces with a chance of drizzle for the first part of your day in these areas highlighted here across KwaZulu-Natal as well as the Mpumalanga and Limpopo escarpments. The drizzle could also spill into the easternmost parts of the Eastern Cape. It's going to be mostly sunny across the central and western parts of the country with a sizzling hot temperatures forecast over much of the northern and western Cape. Now we're expecting just a 20% chance of light rain and drizzle extending from the Limpopo and Mpumalanga escarpments down into KwaZulu-Natal and the easternmost parts of the Eastern Cape. Here's a look at your afternoon top temperatures. It's going to be hot for Upington with a high of 36. A degree cooler in Springbok. A sizzling 40 is forecast for Vredendal. The mother city should easily make it to 30 degrees. It's also going to be hot over the Western Cape interior as well as the western parts of the Eastern Cape, where Graaff-Reinet should peak at around 29. Cooler as we go towards the southern parts of the Eastern Cape, where top temperatures will lie in the lower 20s. Similar temperatures for the southern parts of KwaZulu-Natal, where Durban should peak at around 23. It's going to be warm in Gauteng, Joburg peaking at 26. 28 for the high in Pretoria. Great beach conditions are forecast this Thursday along the west coast, where mostly a fresh southeasterly breeze is expected, but the winds are going to start off in a northeasterly direction around Alexander Bay. For the boaters, we are expecting swell heights of around 2 meters off the west coast. We are expecting a fresh to strong southeasterlies along much of the southwest coastline, and the winds could reach about 35 kilometers per hour around False Bay and the Atlantic side of the Cape Peninsula. Along the south coast, we are going to have great beach conditions here as well, with moderate to fresh southeasterlies expected in most places. Smaller swell heights are forecast over these coastal areas, averaging around 1.5 meters. Lastly, along the east coast, beach conditions are not going to be too great for the Wild Coast, Durban and Richards Bay, thanks to the drizzly weather forecast over these coastal areas. That's all from the Weather Center for now. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday.